Dr. Phil opens women's eyes to an online scammer. Dr. Phil is truly an angel. He's helped several people on the show. Dr. Phil has helped countless parents get control over their spoiled kids, helped cats get rid of addictions, helped many families restore their broken relationships, and so much more. He has also helped expose many scammers along the way. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at yet another case of Dr. Phil helping a guest open their eyes to a scammer. Stay tuned and watch because this is going to be an interesting one. Dr. Phil helps guests by exposing a scammer. After she separated from her husband, Carla became a victim to a horrible online scam where she had to be talking to someone who claimed to be Tyler Perry. She claimed she was the wife of the filmmaker and playwright. Tyler messaged her on Facebook and they instantly became friends. Her children immediately saw red flags once Tyler proposed to her online and asked for money. Carla sent him $100,000, leaving her flat broke. But even when she appeared on the Dr. Phil show, she still couldn't see the truth. Luckily, it turned out Dr. Phil was close friends with the real Tyler Perry, and he managed to confirm to Carla and her daughters that this relationship was fake. In spite of all this, Carla still maintained her story to the end of her interview. It's honestly one of the most heartbreaking interviews on the Dr. Phil show. Women exposed on Dr. Phil. In this next case, a mother brings her daughter on the Dr. Phil show claiming she was delusional and a drug addict. The woman, who goes by the name of Stephanie, appears on the show with her only goal being to prove her mother and sister wrong. Stephanie claimed her mother and sister were jealous of her. While on the show, the mother and sister even claimed that Stephanie had a child who was addicted to drugs, and that she was unstable and unpredictable, and that she needed help before she hurt herself or someone else. It soon turned out Stephanie has been arrested and put in jail for stealing a vehicle and over 100 keys from a car dealership. According to police, they found several drugs on Stephanie. Though she eventually admitted that the things about her child were true, Stephanie began to constantly interrupt Dr. Phil, all in an attempt to convince him and everyone else that things had been planted on her. Dr. Phil soon learned more about Stephanie and her lies and started talking about another story where she jumped out of a car because she thought someone was beating her. This incident proves she is both a drug addict and delusional, which is often a reason when someone is addicted to drugs or alcohol. Apart from trying to justify herself, she also managed to slip through the fact that she was hot and that her IQ was 185. When Dr. Phil tried to explain to her that Stephen Hawking and Albert Einstein's IQ was 160, she roared that they could make it 1,000 if they wanted. She ended up making weird noises when Dr. Phil proved to be too much of a match for her and she could no longer come up with sensible arguments. Man cheats the world to live the life he wants. Alex is a man who doesn't care about anything. All he does is lies, cheat, and steals to live the life he wants. He has stolen thousands of dollars from family, friends, and strangers until now, and all he does is spend the money shopping, tanning, and creating twerking videos. Alex's family adds that he's a drug addict and a criminal. While on the show, Alex says he would do absolutely anything to live his bad and bougie lifestyle. He admits, "I'm addicted to stealing and living the bad and bougie lifestyle." The 26-year-old who still lives with his mother thinks that his lifestyle is one of the best. He drives to Starbucks every morning. He loves wearing designer clothes and makes sure he puts together amazing content for his Instagram page. Alex says he wants to become famous for his twerking videos, but until then, he believes his family should be taking care of him because he's just 26 years old. Alex's mother Kimberly and sister Elizabeth say nothing about Alex's life is glamorous. They claim Alex shows no remorse for any of his actions. He's stolen so much from his mother that she claims she will be homeless in less than a year. Alex, meanwhile, shows no signs of stopping down and wants to continue stealing. Alex has stolen at least $20,000 from his mom and at least $3,000 to $5,000 from his sister until now. Alex is now interrogated by Dr. Phil, and after he doesn't seem to care, Dr. Phil reveals the amount of time he'd be spending behind bars if Alex's family decided to press charges against him. He then advises Alex's mom, Kimberly, to sell all of Alex's clothes and recover all the money. He also tells her to press charges against her son and prosecute him to teach him a lesson. Alex, on the other hand, believes that there's no chance his family will take such an extreme step. and is adamant that he will continue what he's doing. Dr. Phil then warns the family to take the necessary steps before it's too late. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.